This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
We're under caution for a crash by Brian Vickers in the back straightaway. Vickers surveying the damage. He is okay. Let's see what happens coming off turn 2. Ooh. Now, Bobby Labonte was the car right behind him. We'll show you other views in a moment. But pit road is open, and it's a busy place. Steve?
And now he's loose.
Here's the Freightliner Dodge for LePage.
Has the same look possibly Kevin Harvick was. Looks like he's running warm there in the 49 car.
Well, he had a little different problem, Larry.
Well, he's been getting passed by a lot of cars. That's off of turn 2. This is the time when Tony Stewart lost his momentum. You see the water coming out of the overflow right there, Larry. So
look, Biffle is leading, and you also got Matt Kenseth in 5th, and Mark Martin has now moved up to 9th. So three of the Roush cars in the top 10. They've got trouble here off the corner.
And this is a Visa race break. No matter what it takes, life takes Visa. Mike?
Jeff Green has gone around. Looked like there were 2 cars involved.
Yeah, he got a little bump from somebody. I'm not sure who it was. Maybe pedaling it a tad here. And,
Elliott Sadler in the 38 car.
I'd say Elliott's just maybe a little bit frustrated with the whole evening.
And Jeff Green has not had a great evening. We have got a report that he had lost 3rd gear, which certainly would hurt him leaving the pits and on restarts.
The caution is out at Darlington for the 4th time tonight. This time it's our defending Nextel Cup champion. Tony Stewart spins at turn number 4.
It's all by himself. Let's see what he does here.
Car just comes around with him right there in the middle of turn 4. He started to race off in pretty good shape, but we've been getting reports he's been not very happy with that car.
No, you know, he complained bad at the car yesterday, and I think Larry,
we're under caution. Once again, it's the 5th time tonight. Travis Kvapil cut down a tire in the Tide Chevrolet, the left rear. You see where the sheet metal is all rent, and some of it is sitting on the racetrack. And there it goes.
There it goes. And you see the parts start to fly. He obviously knew he had a problem because he was dropping down to the inside as if he was going to pit.
I'm going to tell you who this caution is a huge break for. Is Tony Stewart in that 20 car. He was just about to go a lap down.
I know. Larry and I were just looking at the 2 and the 20.
You're 40 laps into this run. You're 15 laps away from a pit stop.
Oh man, that's stuff you love to hear. You know, it gives you a goal. It gives you something to work toward. Your next pit stop is coming, and you kind of almost count the laps mentally in your head.
Caution, turn 1.
Oh my
Big
God.
slide for Sadler.
Get it going, get it going.
And that was just what Casey Mears, Bobby Labonte, Joe Nemechek, and Tony Stewart needed, because they were all within about 4 seconds of being lapped.
And we know that Elliott Sadler in the 38, he's had his hands full. He was a lap down out of the top 25. Road course, you know Jeff Gordon is going to be one of the cars you're going to have to beat.
Well, I know y'all have heard me say it before, but Rick Hendrick called me at the end of the 92 season and said, "What you think about my rookie, DW?" I said, Rick, he'll never make it.
Well, he torn 10 clips off Bill Davis's car in the Busch Series the year before.
Every race.
And $76 million later.
I talked to Rick
He did a
today.
pretty good job.
Yeah, Rick said, yeah, DW, how's my rookie doing?
Now Biffle is starting to pull away just a little bit.
Yeah, Gordon's only gaining a 10th a lap, and there's only 7 laps to go, and he's got to gain 11 tenths.
Well, as long as he doesn't get up here and get hung up behind the 22 or some of these lap cars that he's coming up on, he'll be just fine. But, buddy, let me tell you, 1 lap car can slow you down, and that guy behind you can close up in a hurry.
And now there are no cars between Biffle and Gordon. As when they come around this time, 6 to go.
Oh, Tony Stewart had it all hung out.
Oh, man.
And this is a battle for 12th right now. 2 cars hanging on the lead lap, Tony Stewart and Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, well, the problem is
the leaders are coming.
The leaders are coming, and that probably, I mean, with only a few laps to go, and I'm sure Tony is probably not worried about that. He's fighting for that position. But Biffle's going to catch up to the back of all these not slow cars, but the lap cars here he's coming up on behind.
First Blaney, then Schrader, then Wimmer. Biffle is a racing machine. How fast will it go? That's how fast I want to run it.
And it's 5 to go.
This is his kind of racetrack. You know, just hang it out.
Greg Biffle is today's Buddy Baker. I got my foot on the floor. How long can I hold it there? How fast will it go?
He doesn't have a lot of strategy.
Right.
It's just wide open.
Exactly.
Y'all fix me a better car if it breaks.
He's just about to catch Dave Blaney in that 22
I'm
car.
telling you,
Jeff Gordon
they
has
slow
been quicker
cars.
than he has the last 2 laps.
Believe
4 to
what
go.
I'm trying to tell you, buddy. These slow cars are going to mix it up.
Jeff Gordon is within 1 second of Greg Biffle.
You watch down here when they go in this corner now. Biffle's going to be hung up behind the 22 car.
And his lead is cut to 6
off of turn
tenths.
2. He can't get back in the throttle because the 22's up there. Here comes Gordon, nibbling away.
Guarantee you, Greg Biffle's spotter is a very busy man on top of this roof right now.
Yeah, he's making deals with those lap cars, not telling him about Jeff Gordon.
And now the traffic is stacking up together. That could be tough.
It's going
to go.
It's going to be tough, trust me. He's going to have to deal with Jeff Gordon one way or another.
He's chopped a half a second the last 2 laps.
And you don't just drive by these guys. These guys are all at the tail end of the lead lap, and they're not going to just get out of your way.
And he cannot get by Dave Blaney in the 22 car. Jeff Gordon 3 car lengths back. Now he'll go by him.
And look how he
cost him.
held up Biffle, but Blaney moves out of the way for Biffle, and here comes Jeff.
And Kenny Schrader in the 21, he's trying to stay on the lead lap. 2 to go this time.
Gordon drops to the bottom in 4 to take a shorter line, and he's just 2 car lengths away.
He's coming. He's a-coming.
Both these drivers need a win to get their season rebounded. Gordon 6th in points. Biffle way down.
Run off at 2 that
Run
time.
off turn 2 down the backstretch. Schrader's going to yield to our leader, Greg Biffle. They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
And Gordon is there. 1 car length separate them with 1 lap to go.
They're
Hang on,
sliding
sir.
around, got a clean racetrack in front of
White
them now.
flag.
Biffle got a good runoff for that time.
Yeah, he did.
Biffle
Well,
stepped it way out that time.
Schrader tried to get out of the way, but it hurt Jeff the most. I think he's going to be all right this time. He's got a good run off at 2.
Gordon gets off 2 a little better, but Biffle gets off 4.
If Michael doesn't hold him up, it's Biffle to the finish line. And Waltrip drops way low on the racetrack. They're 2x2 double wide up front.
It's a good thing that this is the last lap. That's all I can say.
Boy, Jeff Gordon drove it into turn 3 and 4 that time.
Here it comes. Good
Greg
job,
Biffle.
Biff.
Biffle wins the Dodge Charger 500 by 2 car lengths over
look at
Jeff
that.
Gordon.
Celebrate, boys, celebrate. I like a good close race on the Saturday night.
And that's going to catapult him approximately 6 positions in the points.
This will bring Biffle to within 500 points of the lead and up to 14.
I tell you what,
in the
I don't think
standings.
Jeff Gordon, Schrader didn't do anything wrong, but Jeff couldn't get by Schrader on that last lap, and I don't think he was real happy with Schrader.
Now the fifth.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports.